Hey, what's happening? It's your dude Resell Black here. So, of course, as you guys have probably heard the unfortunate news of the death of content creator and image consultant Mr. Kevin Samuels. And now we actually have a few platforms out there that are actually either going in on his past content, or they're pretty much stating their actual thoughts of the man himself. And I pretty much wanted to go ahead and give my thought on the whole thing. Now, as I stated before in a recent video, I pretty much followed Kevin Samuels since his inception to YouTube, when he was mainly focusing on men's image, right? I was pretty much there from the beginning when he launched the YouTube channel, when he was pretty much talking about men's fragrances, when he was talking about how to dress right, just the men's image and perception, period, how real men should carry themselves. And then, of course, I saw the progression go on as he made the popular topic blow up about the high value man. But what I pretty much wanted to go ahead and state is, unfortunate to the, to his family out there, condolences. But I did want to go ahead and discuss what he's done for the space, especially for, if you want to call it, Black YouTube in the creator economy. One of the things that I do want to go ahead and give him big ups on, that I've also stated from the beginning, since his success, especially crossing over 100 to 1 million subs so far with his astronomical views. He's a great businessman. He is. And I'll admit, I pay close attention to a lot of content creators on what they're doing business-wise, as far as tapping the algorithm, as far as thumbnails, as far as titles, as far as presentation. And believe it or not, he was one of the many few men who also studied that as well. He didn't just come on the scene talking crap to Black women. He didn't. He studied his way through. First of all, he was talking to, people in the manosphere. And then he started getting on the men about them pretty much getting their life together so they could be respectable. And then that is when he started to venture into the area where he started to advise women on pretty much how to be presentable themselves when it comes to obtaining a high value man. So regardless of whether you like his content or not, business wise, it was genius. It was. Even if you want to say that it was his delivery was disrespectful, trust me, we've heard worse. We've heard other content creators out there talking about aborting Black men. He has never said anything about hurting Black women. The man was pro-Black family. He was pro-marriage, regardless of what some may want to think of him. He pretty much just wanted us to just get along and cut the gender war. His content was very, very taboo. It was very uncomfortable for those who've never heard it. Hey, I had men in my family who were speaking like Kevin Samuels my whole entire life, but then also I had women in my life who acted like Medea. I mean, it's there. But I pretty much wanted to go ahead and just talk about what he did for the space, the progression of it, the content. He was pretty much the only one who would end up doing the most uncomfortable things, like having these discussions with other women, calling them delusional, especially if they felt that they needed more than what they were given. And also, like I said, prior to him talking to the women, he got on us men. He did, and big time. He wasn't afraid to do that. Some of the men took it to the chin, and trust me, back in the old previous content, there were men that was getting upset with him first. The first 2 to 3 years, he was banging in on us. But as far as business goes, as far as content creating, he was great at it. He got everybody's attention. He ended up doing what a lot of us desire. A lot of us desire to get those views. A lot of us desire to get the subs, to get the people to view our content, regardless of what we're talking about. We take this seriously. We are just not individuals who are just hopping up on the camera, just talking about any old thing. A lot of us here are just trying to give you good quality content to either help or to pretty much just document our own lives. But the thing is, we do our best to pretty much give you the best content that we can give. And on his end, it was very entertaining. Some people took it seriously. Some people popped the popcorn and watched 2 to 3 hour lives on YouTube and also on the gram. The man was a workaholic. I was actually wondering when the man rested. And now, as you see, he's resting, period. So anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and take the time just to throw that vid out there. And y'all know how I do. Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. And for you guys out there who are pretty much that are happy that he's dead, I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit between you and your creator. Good evening. Kevin Samuels.